Hey everybody, Gina DeLuca here. So, since I cannot pour, I've been trying to figure out what can I do with one hand. It leaves me somewhat limited. So, I'm gonna take my crack at alcohol inks. I have not really worked with alcohol inks before, but I love the looks that you can get from them. And I mean, you can really do a lot. You can do more abstract stuff, you know, which is more along the lines of pouring. You could do the blown flower technique, which is also like pouring. Landscapes. I mean, basically you can do anything with alcohol inks. But today I want to do that wispy, ethereal look that you can really only get with alcohol inks. Maybe with watercolor you could as well. So yesterday was Black Friday and I went to Joann's at like 8 o'clock at night. I'm not insane. You will never, ever, ever find me in one of those Black Friday lines. I can't deal with crowds like that. So they had a bunch of stuff that was half off, all of their alcohol inks, and I pretty much bought all of the colors that they had left. And what I did, y'all know I like charts. So I got myself a big tile and I put 1 drop of alcohol ink for each color. As you can see, I have to put this down because I can only hold with one hand. Like the Indigo and the Mermaid, the teakwood, spread out a lot. That was just 1 drop. So there's more alcohol in there. Some of the other colors, the eggplant and stream, they were so dense that they didn't spread out at all, and I actually had to blow it with a straw to get it to spread out so I could actually see what color it would make. Anytime I get a new set of paints, whether it's acrylic, watercolor, alcohol inks, I do this because I want to see exactly what my paints look like on the substrate that I'm going to be using. The gold and the silver were so dense they wouldn't spread out on their own and they would not blow. So I actually had to add a drop of the alcohol blending solution to get it to spread out. And then I even had to mix it in with a stick. These things are called, the metallics are called mixatives. They don't mix all that well. I did a little test piece earlier and used the metallics in it. And it kind of breaks up almost like a foil, like gold foiling. Which, you know, when you master the technique, I bet that can look really cool. I'm not a master, I'm a beginner. This is a beginner lesson from a beginner for beginners. So I watched some of Miriam's Nature, some of her alcohol ink tutorials. Hi Miriam, you're awesome, love ya. And in her video, she actually took some of the alcohol ink and mixed it with alcohol to dilute it so that when you're going for that wispy effect, it's a lot easier than when you have a drop and you try to spread it and make it look wispy. I think that this technique worked really well. I have my airbrush, yay! So what I noticed, I tried to do a piece that was a flower, and I was blowing it with a straw, and it would get, I'll grab it and show you. So as you can see, this piece has a very weird texture, and I think that is from when I was blowing it. The moisture from my breath reacted with the alcohol inks and basically kind of made it separate. So I broke out the air gun, the airbrush, I should say, and it makes things a little more difficult being one-handed at all. But we will make this work. So what we're using, I have Mermaid and Indigo here, and they are mixed with alcohol, and there was like maybe 10 drops of alcohol, 10 drops of alcohol ink mixed in with all of that alcohol. It really thins out nicely. All right, all of this stuff that I have is available on my Amazon store. The link is in the description box below. Cyber Monday is coming up. If you're shopping on Amazon, do think of your girl. Help a sister out. I make a small commission off of anything that you purchase when you enter through that link. Even if you don't buy it from my store, you can buy anything off of Amazon. Someone bought a washing machine. Thank you. You're awesome. So let's get started, shall we? So I'm going to just do a little puddle. Blow it around. All right, and I'll do a little bit of the indigo there. Okay, that's looking good so far. Since we're working with alcohol inks, have a sip of Krabbies. I wanted to make a mule, but I'm out of limes, so my boo is going to the store to get me limes to keep me plied with liquor. That's my first time drinking on this channel anyway. A friend of mine does it was a little talk show that he did out of his house called Couch Talk. And the premise was that we would just sit around and have our drink of choice for about 3 hours and talk about random things. And since tequila is my drink of choice, during those videos, I got a little bit tipsy. You can find them if you look hard enough, but don't judge me. I try to avoid getting have the spray, you know, where it looks like it's dripping kind of thing. I like this more ethereal look. You want to have a well-ventilated area if you're doing this. This stuff is kind of stinky. My air compressor is set at about 30 psi. And I find that to be working well for me. I could do a little more. this is pretty enough, but I need an area of focus. But I don't have that yet. I don't see it. I don't feel it. All right, I think I am happy with this. There's some motion. I can feel it kind of moving that way. There's some focal point right here. Kind of has a very 3D effect. It looks like it's on top and kind of moving up. The first alcohol ink tile, I would say I'm pleased with it overall. Let me grab you and bring you in for a close-up. Okay, so here it is. I'm pleased with this. Definitely, I need more practice, but I got the effect that I wanted. It's kind of that ethereal thing going on there. Please like and share and subscribe and all that good stuff. Check out the description box below for links to my PayPal tip jar if you feel so inclined. I've only had 3 sips of this Krabby's. I'm not drunk. Look, I even show you. There's hardly anything gone. So I just can't talk today. Check out the description box below for links to my PayPal tip jar if you feel so inclined. My Amazon store, hook a sister up on Cyber Monday. Anything you purchase through that link, I receive a commission of at no extra cost to you. My website, GinaDeLuca.net, where I have my paintings and art for sale. And the link to our Facebook group, Go Make Some Art. Come join us over there. Post your masterpieces if you have any questions. There's always someone there who can help, should you find yourself in a painting pickle. And, oh yeah, the Teespring merch, the shelf right below this video. Grab your own Go Make Some Art gear. You can get t-shirts and mugs and tote bags and all that good stuff. Great for gifts. You know, with the holidays coming and all. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you don't mind. There's going to be a lot more alcohol links in my future. I get my thumb reevaluated on December 12th. Y'all keep your fingers crossed for me that this ligament heals on its own and I don't need surgery. Thoughts and prayers. Send them, pretty please. All right, you guys. That's it for me. I hope you all have a beautiful day. Now go make some art.